Hey, what's going on, guys? It's B from Kongs R Us, and thanks for joining the first annual The Arcade Game Room virtual party and hangout. So if you don't know, The Arcade Game Room is a Facebook group that's manned and run by Ron Fowler, and he's an admin of the group. We've connected. I did a next level show about his awesome basement game room, and he wanted to do this big party, and he invited some folks to come to his amazing arcade, and he asked me to host a virtual party for folks that wanted to get in here and see what's up. So hopefully you guys can join. If you guys are joining us in the live chat, I see Brad, Molar Medic, Dragon Gamer. If you want to come out and hang out with us, I put an open invite to the StreamYard League to join this actual stream too. So if you want to join and say what's up, we can say hello, but let's bring the party to the house. Let's bring the man in here. Ron, how's it going, man?
It won't let you.
Ronnie.
How you doing?
There you are. You're live, man. You having a party? What's going on?
We're having a party. Everybody's trying to get their devices streamed up. Yeah, we're just hanging out in the game room. Let me. Let's see. I'm gonna flip my camera around real quick.
Yeah, cool. And you got some other folks in the room too, right? So we're gonna bring everybody on who's in the room and invite them onto the stream right now too. So we got Steve. What's going on, man?
What's up? It's Chris.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, Chris. What's going on? Are you at Ronnie's too, or are you in your own
I
arcade?
make it. I'm in my own.
Oh, you're in your own virtual arcade.
We're 2 weeks from having a baby. Long story short, so we had a little emergency yesterday. Couldn't make it there.
Well, congratulations on that.
Man.
So, but at least you get to hang out. But that's the whole point. We just want to see you and get some people in here, see what's going on. All right, let's bring on good old Jeffy. Good old Jeffy. What's up, man? You chilling? You're at Ron's place right now?
Oh yeah. Here, man. Wow.
All right. We got a lot of noise coming from both of them, so I'm gonna mute both of them and see how it's going. Oh, you got a lot of noise going on, Chris. You got a party at your house too, or what?
There's some people. I just lowered my mic.
Okay.
You can mute me though. It's fine.
All right, so when I get both you guys back on, I just want to say hello to some folks. Let's get Ronnie back on the phone. All right, here we go. All right, Ronnie, you back with us?
Yeah.
There you are. Cool. I'm gonna make you big. So for folks that haven't joined and seen what Ronnie's arcade looks like, this is Ron's retro arcade. Turn your camera sideways so we can see the full view. There it is. Now walk us around. Show us this bad boy basement of arcade so we can get a good view.
Yeah, I'm going to start over here then.
Give us that granddaddy tour so we can know what's up. And if you're in the chat and you're watching and there's something that you want to see us play, so today's a hangout. It's a chill. Bring your beers, bring your snacks. If you want him to play something, let us know so we can get him. You guys are virtually controlling the party, so give us the tour, man.
All right, man. This is kind of a theater as well, but it's probably not going to be before long because I'm expanding my arcade again.
Okay.
It's still a work in progress like everyone's arcade, I guess. So, got my jukebox here.
Nice. What's playing on a jukebox right now?
Right now, I've got Journey playing, and I would love to turn it up a little bit, but they'll kick us off Facebook, so I can't do it.
All good.
So I've got the Golden Tee here, and this is one of them cabinets. Originally, I was buying it just to put a little more diversity in my room, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to like it, but I fell in love with it.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's a bar game, man. Of course, you got to have the Golden Tee.
So it's great. So got me some stools here with my logo on it. We all got the shirts and all that going on. So We've got basically an asteroid centipede. I've got most of my marquees, they're all by Scott Evans. He does an excellent job. I mean,
Yeah.
His artwork is just incredible. You know, the lighting he puts in them. And,
Absolutely.
they're extremely nice. I've got a few other brands, and I'm not going to mention no names, but they're not as good as them. So that's my favorite. So it's just
they look clean. They look good.
You know, and what we've got going on here, this is the factory, you know, marquees that they come with on some of them.
That's right, the full size ones.
But what was interesting to me, and I don't know if he's going to make this product to sell or not. I hope he does, because I'm wanting to purchase some more of them. But I wanted to show you the difference. It's kind of hard to do because you got to pull the sticker off the factory one. But he gave me a kit to try out on this one, and it's not washed out, not gray or nothing.
Nice.
You change the light in it. So, I mean, I love it. So I've been doing things like that. It's all them little details, you know, you don't really think about until you know.
All right, so Ian was saying you have a skee ball machine, right? So you have a skee ball, like a full-size skee ball?
Man. I wouldn't say it's full size. I think it's only 9 foot long.
It's good enough. Okay, so he was saying he used to have a friend stand on top and drop balls in. So, I mean, if you have one in your house, do you ever cheat to put that high score up?
No, not me, man. You know, you just cheat yourself.
But, that's true.
Everybody come to my arcade, and they've almost beat every high score I've got. So,
yeah, that's right.
You know, I told them they can't come back until I beat their high score. So, but yeah, no, I got this one not long ago. I got this, and it's an incredible, beefy, nice built, you know, foosball.
Yeah,
really like the colors.
Foosball.
That's what drew me to it, was the colors.
All right, if good old Jeffy and Damon Cook are there, we got to get them battling out. So we got to get you going on.
There you go.
Yeah.
And of course, I just got the Mrs. Pac-Man not long ago, man. I've been enjoying it. It's got the fast mode, so I love that.
All right, let me talk to good old Jeffy and Damon Cook for a second. I want to ask them what's up. All right, Damon, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, B-Con?
Hey, look, so you're at Ron's house right now. You see the amazing arcade. I know you have a Pimp Ass arcade yourself. What's your favorite thing about being at Ron's place?
I just hang out, have a good old time.
You got some good food?
Right.
Nice. Do you have a favorite? You have a favorite arcade? You got a favorite arcade over there that you're playing?
Probably the Terminator 2 Joker.
Yeah.
And some Donkey Kong and some Hang-On.
Yeah, nice. Ian says that's a sweet looking room, sweet arcade, Michael Bloom. All right, let's talk to good old Jeffy. Jeffy, talk to me. Hold on, I'm gonna unmute you. All right, so how long you guys have been there so far for today?
Man, I just got here probably about 30 minutes ago. Man, this place is dope.
So you walk in. What's the first machine that you go to like start playing?
Man, my eyes are really drawn to the Donkey Kong, the classic arcade machine. That is
absolutely
one of my favorites.
Yeah, classic Donkey Kong is super awesome.
I really want to get on this Galaga.
Yeah, I get it. Cool. All right, let me talk to Steve for a second. All right, Chris, Steve. Sorry. So is it Chris or Steve? Steve?
It's Chris.
It's Chris. All right.
My name is Chris Stevens, so that's
Chris Stevens. There it is.
They call me C. Steve.
So have you been to Ron's place before?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to go, but
you're close enough.
I had a scare yesterday.
Okay. Well, give us a little room tour. If you got a little arcade yourself, or what?
Yeah, but it's not like his. But yeah.
Yeah. He's doing a tour around. Are you turning your camera around? All right.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it though on this.
You can just show us really quickly. You can just go reverse.
Literally. There
you got a party going on at your place. That's all right. You got some arcade one-ups.
That's my son's birthday today too.
Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday, son. There you go. You got a party going. You got a Legends Ultimate. You got a wall of arcade one upstairs. Some countercades. Very nice.
Yeah.
Every arcade is nice. Oh, you have that nice little wallcade too. Very cool.
It fits well.
All right. Thanks. All right. I'm gonna mute you for a second. Let's bring on somebody else here. Oh, I thought I saw Gecko in the backstage. So if you're hanging out with us and you're watching this on either the Facebook, group or on YouTube and you want to join and hang out with us, feel free to click on the link and join in. I'll bring you back on from backstage. But let's bring Ronnie back on because he's the host of the party. Ronnie, why are we doing this today? Why did you ask me months ago to say, hey, can I host a virtual party? What's going on? Why did you put this together?
Well, I mean, man, I appreciate everybody in the groups, and especially my group. And it's just I wanted to get a few people together and maybe grow it every year and kind of do a lot of cooking, which we've done, and just hanging out and doing what we like to do. And just this is going to be like the first annual get together. I hope we do more to come.
So specifically, what city and state are you in, so I can know to track you down? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, I'm in Kentucky.
Okay.
So Chris is not too far. I think. What are you? Probably 4.5 hours away.
4.5. Yep.
4.5 hours away.
And
all right.
Tim from Gecko's Arcade, he came down and he's like 10.
Oh
10
my
hours
goodness.
away, so.
All right, this is the
11
missus.
hours.
Check out Ron's Retro Arcade in his basement in Kentucky. What do you think?
Wow, there's a foosball table.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a skee ball table?
Yeah.
Got a skee ball table. All right, continue the tour. What else haven't we seen yet?
All right, so let me come around here a little bit. Some of my latest games, I'll go ahead and show these while I'm coming this way. And there's
Bubble hockey.
The hat that I'm going to do a giveaway, I'm going to give it away too. And
Nice.
then I've got my ink pens. I'm going to do a giveaway with them. We're going to give away a joystick, and we're going to give away an arcade game. So we're going to have several giveaways to do.
Nice. So if you aren't part of Ron's arcade group, Facebook group, that's what you want to join so that you can get eligible to get all his giveaways. So he has some good stuff he's going to give away. So keep going.
So I got that curtain just to hang up for now, but that's the back part that I'm going to expand out. Hopefully sometime this year, get all that done now. I just got this super hang-on, and it cleaned up really nice. I put some red T-molding on it, some new grips. Really, really happy with the way it turned out. And then, of course, I've got the super hang-on. Also cleaned it up pretty good, put some new grips on it, but they were mainly just dirty, but other than that, they're pretty good shape. So
you have side-by-side hang-on and super hang-on? Do a side-by-side really fast.
Okay.
How cool is that? So, I mean, a combination of full-size arcades plus arcade one-ups and other things too. I love what you've done here. So I know you started with arcade one-ups, but what's your percentage of full-size arcades versus like 3/4 scale arcades?
Right now, I think I've got, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 full-size arcades. One of them's in the back right now with a monitor issue.
All right.
And it's a Soul Calibur that was installed as a factory kit into a gauntlet. So it's pretty nice cabinet. I've just got to get the monitor repaired in it. But I think I can do it myself, so I'm going to give it a whirl. We'll see what happens. Also been working on my off-road Thunders. I've got most of it repaired now. There's still a few more things to do. I did T-molding on there. I did the potentiometers in the steering wheels. Replaced some bulbs. I got a couple more. I've got a feedback motor. Not a motor. I think it's the board. The motor actually works when I turn the machine off and on. The steering wheel does do the one kick. So I've got something going on with a board or a connection problem, so I've got to dig into that. I put all new locks in the games, so I mean they're coming along. Put new bass speakers in the seats. They were starting to get blowed. I've got that done, so they're about 90% done.
Want to sit down?
And of course the Cruising World, I got it, and it was an extremely clean cabinet. It had a monitor issue. I had to replace the fly back in it and also reflow the neck board, and it took care of my problem. And that monitor just is as crisp now.
Nice.
So it turned out really nice. I'm happy with it. So far, so good.
So I asked them, your guests, when you come in, what's the first thing that you normally gravitate and play?
I would like to give you a one cabinet, and I would say my favorite so far is Donkey Kong. But since you get a new cabinet, you kind of tend to play it more so for a while.
Yeah.
So I've been playing my Hang-On and Super Hang-On because that's the later two that I've got. But my all-time favorite right now that I have is Donkey Kong because it's the only game that I can personally remember walking up to when I was 5 or 6 years old and playing it in the arcade.
All right, I think even your guests say that's pretty awesome. Can we get some DK Donkey Kong gameplay? Can you head over there, or who's playing it? Let's check it out.
Damon playing it right now.
All right, Damon.
You gonna play the game for him, Damon? You need some quarters. There ain't none over here. All right, bring your thing over here, Damon. Get some quarters in it. I've got a machine over here.
He's making money right now. He's charging admission and getting people some bills.
No, I let them use my money. This is all just for the experience of it. So.
Oh, that's so cool! Look at you putting the real dollar bills up top.
Yeah.
DCOM is the bomb. All right, Ian saying, "Go big or go home. Build a big arcade in your home like this. I like this very much indeed."
I appreciate all right, guys. I'm glad to have everybody in the group and hanging out with us.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to watch some DK. So while you're doing that, I'm going to talk to Chris for a little bit. All right, Chris. Oops. Chris.
I saw them put the bill in the change machine. That was awesome.
So you'll be there next year, right? For the second annual?
Oh yeah, for sure.
4 hours. 4 hours away is a little bit closer than me all the way on the West Coast. So
that's nothing.
All right, we'll see you next year for sure. All right, we're gonna make Damon. All right, Damon's gonna play, and we're gonna watch him. All right, here we go.
Hold your phone up, Damon.
There it is. So we got Damon in the view. We're gonna see. Oh, look at that. So full size Donkey Kong. Did you do any restoration on this, or did you buy it like this?
I bought it almost just like what I have it. The only thing I really did to this one was I put this this one sticker right here on.
Okay.
But the rest of it's all original. You can see it's got, this is the worst spot. Really just needs to be glued back down.
Yeah.
There and there. That just kind of peeled up. But the rest of this cabinet, you can kind of see, it's extremely clean.
You didn't paint it or anything? Did it have scratches or?
It's got a couple tiny little scratches in it. Nothing really bad at all.
Oh wow!
Try to find some, but
and so you don't have to search for it. But okay, so can I ask you how much you got it for then? What was the investment on it? Because we know original DKs in that condition are money.
Well, it was. Unfortunately, my wife was pretty mad at me for a while. I had to drive, I think, 4.5 hours in one direction to get it. So.
But worth it. I mean, look at that. Everybody's saying it's their favorite looking one. It's an instant classic. My goodness, very cool. Carl's here. Carl Dradowski says it never gets old looking at Ron's arcade. I agree. Look at that. Let's see how Damon does. Let's get it close in. I want to see how good Damon is playing Donkey Kong.
All right.
Let's see if we can make him nervous. See if he can get up there.
All right, let me get up here. Now you know the high score up there. That's my high score. So.
All right, there you go. It's pretty manageable. I still see a 0 in front of that. That's doable.
But everybody else is beating my high scores on every other game here.
Yeah, cool. And if you guys are just joining us on chat, I have a link to the StreamYard in the description. If you want to join in and hang out with us, hang out in your arcade, have a drink, feel free. This is a virtual party and hangout, so we really want to make this as interactive as possible. So feel free to come hang out, join us, come talk to me. We'll bring you onto the stream, have a good time. It's just hanging out, but we'll see. All right, Damon, show us how you get there. Get up there. He's got his hammer going on. He's going to jump. Classic sounds.
I never mess with the hammers anymore.
You're just going straight for it.
Yep.
Jump. Nice. Well done. Oh, that barrel almost hit you. There you go. There you go. Ah! Done. Dunzos. The pressure, some live DK gameplay.
My high score's still safe, I think.
Are you ever like would you ever get to the point where you would host like a tournament or something because you have so many games?
Yeah, man, I think that would be cool. I would like to do something like that eventually, I believe.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep getting original cabinets as I find them. So
Yeah.
definitely gonna have to get a Popeye, a Donkey Kong Junior.
Get it.
Definitely want Punch Out.
Nice.
Paperboy, and I want to get a Tron just because it's a beautiful cabinet.
Yes.
So
Does that mean you're gonna get the? Are you gonna get an original Tron or the arcade one-up one?
I'm gonna get original.
Yes, very cool, man.
That's my plan, anyhow.
That's the
tell
goal.
You what I'm gonna get next, I hope, or similar, or pretty close to next. I'm gonna try to get the Pong table. I really like the looks of it.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So it's I think it would go good in my game room because it's a little different looking than everything else I have. So
yeah, absolutely. Very cool. Nice, man. Appreciate you kind of showing off the stuff. If you're gonna get a whole Nintendo wall, oh, look at that T2. We're gonna need some T2 gameplay. I see somebody else is kind of hanging out backstage, but I'm not sure if he's there. Let me see if he's on. Slow Ninja, are you hanging out with us? Or are you still working out your stuff? No.
Trying to. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not liking me today.
Hey, welcome to the stream, man. What do you think of Ron's Arcade?
This stuff is sick. This is crazy.
Yeah. How about yourself? Are you putting together your own little mini retro arcade at your house?
Slowly but surely. I'm a noob to the situation, to say the least. So I got a couple monitors on the fritz that were kind of building up, and a couple fight sticks and stuff putting together, but nothing like this.
Cool, man. All right, get your camera on. I want to see a little tour of your arcade too. I want to see what's happening with you. All right.
Right. That's gonna take me a minute.
All right, no worries. Take your time. All right, let's get back to good old Ronnie here. So we got some folks here. He's saying he's going to put together a Tron cab. Ron, turn your camera sideways again so we can see it.
Okay, let me get this. They're going to play T2, and I want to film them doing that too. So
yes, Ron's Arcade is super cool.
They're getting
Brad's here. Brad, come join the chat, man. Join the link in that StreamYard link. Come have fun. We're hanging out today. Ron's Arcade is awesome.
My daughter's playing my wife. I don't know who's winning.
Oh, cocktail tables. Are those arcade one-up tacos?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about getting a cocktail table like this? It's functional furniture.
Where would we put it? There's no more space in this den.
Downstairs in our dining room area. Could use...
Nope.
They're solid. They're really nice machines.
Exactly. They're well nice machines.
And
cheers.
I've got them lifted up slightly, and they're about the right height. But these, to me, are the sturdiest built arcade one-ups that I own. They're sturdy built.
Nice. Even though, I mean, MDF-wise, isn't it the same MDF? It's just...
the top and everything's thicker. It's really, really solid cabinet.
Yeah. Oh, look! Listen to that. Ah.
And look at that.
Are those Tupperwares for quarters?
Clean. What's that?
Is that Tupperware for quarters?
Yeah. What's that?
The Tupperware.
Oh yeah, that's where he keeps all his quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he actually has a change machine too, and puts all his quarters out there.
Oh no, that's cool. It's kind of reminiscent of like when you used to go to like Nickel and stuff like that. They would either give you a Ziploc bag full of quarters or like the Tupperware of quarters.
Exactly. So he has a full-on bill change machine, and I mean he probably could make money off of this arcade. If friends came over, I would charge people maybe $1 admission, but
you're gonna have to charge people with electricity bill. I look at it every month and it goes up.
Rexer, man, what's going on? Come join the show so we can compare your DK to his. Rexer, just want to say your DK was awesome. I loved the video that you did yesterday. But come join us and hang out for a little bit if you want to. The StreamYard link is in the description. We'd love to have you join the show just to say hello and say what's up, man. He's all the way in Kentucky if you can make it all the way from Vegas. But we're hanging out. We're just chilling. Look at that. Oh, I love the solenoids on that are super loud. Like, I didn't realize, I don't remember the T2's arcade being super loud like that, but does it shake when you're like holding it too? Is it strong enough?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah, they feel awesome. I like it.
Nice. Speaking of guns, I'll try to reach for one over here.
I'm gonna get a close up of the gun.
Yes.
You can watch it shaking.
something?
So yep, it'll make a lot of noise in here.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So speaking of guns, I'm gonna mute you for a second. I'm gonna make myself big. So I just got my Gun for IR guns too, which are pretty cool. So thanks, Raymond Dye. I haven't plugged them all in, but I have Point Blank here, so I can finally play hers and his guns. You like his gun? Yeah. So this is a Super Jolt PS1 gun, and this is an actual Namco gun that was repurposed into Gun for IR. And check this out. Like, you can't see it, but if you actually point at the screen, I actually do have a. Can you shoot too? See, look, I can do recoil too, Ron. I can get some T2 action, but these are super fun. But man, to have an actual real T2 is super awesome. But otherwise, I'm gonna have to play with my pink gun. But these are super fun. I'll challenge you later for some T2. I'll put some T2 on here. We'll get it mapped up and going on. But yeah, that's awesome. Look at you. Good stuff.
So who's winning? Are you kicking Mom's butt? Huh?
No problem, Rexer. We'll catch you next time for sure. No kidding. How do people afford these electric? Hey, it's a good question. Like, do you have a strong electricity bill? Are you turning this on like every day or what? At least every weekend, right?
Yeah, man, I turn it on every weekend.
He doesn't pay the electricity bill, and he never sees it, so he has no idea how much has gone up exponentially.
Dragon Gamer makes a good point.
Really hadn't noticed it go up much. You know, they're on pretty much the whole weekend, but it seems like it may have went up $20. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's all right. You just plug in some solar panels and you'll be fine. You make that investment back, but that's cool.
There's a price to be paid, and I don't mind to pay it.
Yeah, ever since we did that last episode where you did your game room, I've been trying to work on my own game room. So I finally got some lights. I'll kind of point the camera up. So I got some lights that now look a little bit neon-ish. I actually have turned on all of my arcades now, so they actually are up and running. So, you know, it's a small but cozy arcade that I like. And
I love how Dragon Gamer's trying to say arcade machines don't really use up that much electricity. But take a look at all the auxiliary things that you have on. It's not the arcades and the screens that are suddenly sucking up all the electricity. It's the lights.
It's the ambiance.
It's all these extra things.
Look at this ambiance. You need to have
to turn
the
on your
lights.
machines for it too. And then this isn't just a normal arcade we're talking about. This man retrofitted a PC in there, which uses higher energy. So every
PCs, no, that's a misnomer. PCs don't use up that much energy. You can leave a PC on all day and it doesn't suck up that much energy. So
you're not paying the energy.
Man, that's cold.
She's trying to get at me. But I mean, you have me and then you have Ron. You should be talking to Ron and see how loving his family is for letting him have this amazing arcade room. So you are a model citizen,
don't pay the
Ron.
electricity bill.
That's so cool.
I just
All
lost
right.
another high score
Oh no! What did you lose a high score in?
on my Galaga.
On your Galaga. Somebody went to town on Galaga?
Yep.
Very nice, very nice.
Jeffrey, do you?
Alright, how do you turn your arcades on and off? Do you plug them on one by one?
Some of them are one by one, and some of them I've got on some power strips. Like these 3 driving games I've got on a power strip. These 3 games here are on a power strip.
Well, in theory, you could daisy chain a bunch of strips together and have one master strip and just turn that one off.
Yeah, I'm probably going to change it up. When I add on to the back of my game room, I'm probably going to do a lot more wiring and change it. I've got to put a 200 amp service in because I'm just about tapped out. So when I do that, I'm gonna change it up then.
I think this message is for you, Mrs. Kongzera. You want to read it?
The lights are like my eyebrows. They add that nice final touch. Which is funny, I forgot to do my eyebrows before I jumped on.
They're looking good. Don't worry. Ian always notices your eyebrows are on point. So, you know, very cool. All right. All right, Dragon Gamer is saying... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. So what I was going to say is maybe we can ask the people that are viewing what they would like to see given away as far as an arcade cabinet. Would they like a Pong cabinet gave away, or would they like something like Mrs. Pac-Man?
Listen, did you just hear what Ron was saying? He's giving away a free arcade to people that are part of the Arcade Game Room Facebook group. So if you're watching this from YouTube and you have not joined the Arcade Game Room Facebook group, he's giving away a free Arcade 1-Up, a full-size Arcade 1-Up. Sorry, that's a misnomer because they're 3/4 scale, but a full Arcade 1-Up. So, Ron, what's going on, man? What are the details? What do you want to do? Why are you giving away a full Arcade 1-Up? That's amazing news.
Well, I'm just trying to do a one-time-a-year deal, and just kind of being appreciated, showing my appreciation to people. And basically, we've got a good group. We're having hardly any problems at all in this group. So everybody has just been nice to everybody. It's not like some of the other places where, that's why I created my group, just because I was in a few other groups and there was a lot of, I guess, trolling going on, and people just like, man, I don't like this, that you did this, and it looks stupid, and blah, blah, blah. And it was making people feel bad about what they may have done. So that was my only stipulation, man. If you join this group, just be nice to people. If you don't like it, just scroll on. I mean, we're all here for this common thing that makes us happy. Don't make someone feel bad about it.
Yeah, that's awesome that you're doing that. Kamala says he'll take a Miss Pac-Man. So, again, if you haven't joined the group, I don't know how you're going to do the giveaway, but you told me a little bit beforehand that it could be something that is ordered and sent directly to you. So it might be a choice of something. So I will come up with some ideas on how to get this. If you have some ideas on how you think a giveaway would be fair, put it into chat. Let us know. If you're part of the group and you're watching from the group, you have an opportunity to win a full Arcade 1-Up from Ron as the admin for the Arcade Game Room. That's super generous of you. It's amazing. So, Brad, it is the Arcade Game Room on Facebook. So check it out. I have a link in the description. Make sure you join it. Hang out, show off your Arcade Game Rooms, do what's going on. I've been a part of the group. It's super awesome. So hopefully we can see. All right. Bill wants to see the Ghostbusters cab. Show us off. I know you have good stuff.
Okay, Tim wanted to say something real quick. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I started in Ron's game room probably about, I think it was December 2019. My first one was Asteroids. Well, Ron welcomed me with open arms. This is over a year and a half ago. And now today, or yesterday, I drove 11 hours to actually meet him in person.
Nice.
Ron is one of the best people that I've met.
Man, I appreciate it.
I mean, he's a great guy.
I love that.
The food is amazing. I mean,
that's what we're missing out of.
I mean, stuff alone that he does, it might sound funny, but man, oh my God.
Hey,
he does a
got
barbecue baked potato. I've never even heard of it before. And like right now, you can probably see my stomach here. That's that damn baked potato in there. But I'm telling you, Ron.
I love it. That's awesome, man.
He knew me when I had one arcade, and I got what now 29.
You got a lot, yep.
I got 29.
That's we're all family, man. We're all loving this hobby, and I appreciate that. That's awesome, Ron. You're an awesome host. You got to give us a tour of the food now. You're making us hungry. So after we get this, we got to take a tour of the food.
Yeah. What is this magical barbecue baked potato?
I know. She wants to see the barbecue baked potato later on. So, but let's.
I've done a lot of barbecuing, and man, my wife one time she came up with let's just put the barbecue on a loaded baked potato, and we just been doing it ever since, and it's really good.
That's rad.
Love it. All right, tell us about this Ghostbusters from Bill. He wants to see what's going on with it.
Okay, so the Ghostbusters, I wish I could come up with a light. Let me try to find a light to turn on somewhere. Yeah, where you can see some of the graphics. Tyler Goodman done the graphics for the cabinet for me. Let me go ahead and change this marquee here. I've got it to where I can change. Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll come around. You can kind of see the graphics, which is I've got my games a little close together now because until I open up the back of my arcade, it's kind of getting tight. So
I know you can't see those beautiful graphics on there, but that's a custom cab. That's what's it running inside? A Raspberry Pi or what?
Raspberry Pi, and I'm gonna also it'll take a little bit here, but I forgot to plug the riser in.
Okay.
The riser, I've got a lot of work in just doing the riser, but the most work I've done in the whole cabinet was the car. The car I bought was a model, and I had to buy some 3mm LEDs. I drilled every single thing out.
Super cool.
You can see the lights under it I put, and I've got it running a piece of conduit pipe down. I don't know if we can see the wires in there because I hit them pretty good, but they're basically every one of them's on a. I've got a little 555 chip in here. I can change the lights on it, see the different blinking.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love the accessories. The way that you just decorated your game room is super next level. Oh my goodness. You're like blowing out my ears right now.
I got the siren on it, and yeah, it's also Bobby Vu helped me out a lot with the cabinet.
Oh, cool.
He helped me with the, I was new to the Raspberry Pi thing. Let me exit here. And he basically helped me, sent me a card down, and also got me onto the custom. Dwayne Hurst built this custom.
Very nice.
What do you call
Simple.
this, I guess?
The front end. Yeah.
The front end, right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's really, really, really nice. I really enjoy it. So, it's been a great thing. So as soon as this riser warms up, I'll show you what it does. But I've added lights, basically, which actually got some of them off. I need to turn them back on.
Nice.
Figure out what button.
Fighters Evil, you're fishing on a boat and you're watching YouTube? What's going on, man? Blast, if you can, join us live. Click on the link in the description. And I want to see your fishing right now. If you can join us, I'll bring you onto the stream. That's awesome. We can get some people joining arcades from the boat. Hey, you have 80s music playing in the background? You did. You had some Journey playing, right? He has a jukebox. Yep. He's got some Journey going on.
Got some Journey right now. Actually, I need to fire something else up in it right now because it played through. But we've got a little bit of everything. I've got a lot of 80s CDs here, so I'll just put one in for now. I've got to do my printouts for my tracks on here. I haven't done that yet, but that's soon.
So is it a digital jukebox or is it really using CDs?
No, it's really using CDs.
Oh, nice.
Actually, really cool. I'm going to open it up and I'll let you see the inside of it. When I bought it, it didn't work, and it took me 3 or 4 days to hear it play because pretty much everything on it was messed up. So.
Oh wow.
All right, let me get my keys down here and I'll open it so you can kind of see the tracks and everything. It's pretty neat.
Nice. Hey, for folks that I just saw, we just took a little tour of the Ghostbusters cab, but we can go back to it a little bit later on, or you can rewind it a little bit later.
You want to hold it up?
Yeah.
So we got a lot going on in here.
Make sure you join the group. Yep. Join it.
And then.
All right. Thanks, Blast, for joining. Go. Be safe. Getting dark. Going to land. I can't believe you're watching while fishing, man. That's some dedication. All right. This is the inside of a real jukebox. Oh, I've actually never seen this before. That's really cool.
It's a complete modular system. Everything.
Yeah.
Completely will lift out. You can see like the amplifier. It's got a handle. You can unplug it and lift it straight out. Same way with the coin boxes. All these extra wires here, you see this hole coming through here? You can plug extra speakers up everywhere. So this thing really rocks. Yeah,
that's super legit. Yeah, so the speakers, did you have to do anything? Everything worked out of the box? Like, what's the... I'm always curious about the quality of the speakers. Is it like hooked up to a crazy amp? Is it 1,000 watts, 500 watts, subwoofer?
This is it's only 250 watt, but I'm gonna tell you, it will pierce your ears in here. It's too loud for in here if you turn it up.
Yeah.
It's got some great big speakers in the bottom.
Yep.
You can see the kind of where the dust is collected.
Yeah.
It's got some tweeters and some mid ranges up here at the top.
Got some fans of the jukebox, man. Lucky you. Very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I've enjoyed it a lot.
And it's a place where you can put your CDs in, because I can tell you, I bought a new car and they don't have CD players anymore. So the only place I can play my CDs is in my car. So that's awesome. You have a place to put your collection in it.
All right,
nice.
So here we go.
Is that the Ghostbusters?
That's Ghostbusters.
Yeah, there it is. For somebody that want to check out the Ghostbusters again, he's got the smoke coming out of it. That's so freaking cool. I mean, next level.
Like this, but...
There it is. There it is. Super cool, man. There it is. One last look at the Ghostbusters cab. Very, very awesome, man. Good to know. All right, somebody was just asking me a quick question about the Gun for Eyes. I actually had Raymond Dye from Arpeg Electronics mod them, and he sent them to me. So I paid him lots of money because the Gun for Eyes are not cheap. You still have to pay for the gun itself and the labor, but Raymond does a great job. So check him out if you're interested in Gun for IRs. All right, very cool. Super awesome. Somebody's saying, Bill Foreigners here. Remember, these were built for bars and needed to be loud enough to play over people. That's true. Yeah. All right. Let's hear it. Can you just pump it up so we can hear the jukebox? I want to. Yeah. Let's get a little bit of taste of it. See if it'll come across the stream. All right. Bring it back down. I was about to say, you're blowing out the speakers, but that's freaking awesome, man. You can definitely hear that over everything.
You can hear it down the road.
Oh, man. That's super legit. So cool. And then, is that the main area? I mean, obviously, when you have all your arcade sounds on, like, are the arcade volumes set at a certain level, too?
Yeah, I mean, generally what I do is I have everything generally turned up quite a bit louder than it is. I just turned it down for our video.
Yeah.
I try to have it like what I remember the arcade when I was a kid, where you, I mean, it was just, you know, all the noises together, kind of, you know, not what I call loud, but my wife thinks it's loud.
It is absolutely loud. If you're just joining us on stream and you want to come hang out, if you want to ask Ron a question, I have an open invitation for you guys to join this live stream and say hello. Show off your arcade. I know it may not compare to Ron's amazing arcade, but it's okay. This is our first annual arcade game room virtual party and hangout, so we're really just chilling. Ron's just doing a big show and tell, and that's what we pretty much do with all these retro arcade shows, is we just get to share, hang out, gawk at each other, and see what's happening. So hope you guys are having a good time. But Ron, I'm getting hungry, man. You got to show us where the food's at. This ain't a party without some food and beer, right?
Yeah, the food is already pretty much eat up. We had tasted today. But, yeah, we cooked some fillets today with loaded barbecue baked potatoes. And yesterday, of course, I've got some pictures that I can post up later. But
put them up in the group.
We had ribs and pork, and we had smoked bologna and 2 whole chickens smoked. Man, it was just a feast. We had everything to go along with it. It's just a good time.
So those theater seats, do you actually have like a theater to watch movies too, or is it like just extra space to sit down?
No, they're for my theater. I've got a screen that hangs up.
Okay.
It goes across there.
Okay.
And used to, I didn't have to move anything out of the way, but now I have to kind of move this into the other area. Out of the way. But eventually the theater's probably not going to be down here, because I've got room, I think, after I clean out the back, for probably about 30 more arcades. It just depends on the size, and then after that, I'm going to need to move the theater out of here so I can put a double row in the middle here, and then I don't know, maybe I can get 40 or 45 arcade more in here. So we'll
I'm gonna need to convince Mrs. Kongs or us to take a vacation to Kentucky. So
you're welcome anytime, man. We'll cook.
Yes, if you got some barbecue, beer, and arcade games, that sounds like a great vacation right there. So I'm down. You got a big screen back. What's on the monitor right there? Do you just have the actual YouTube playing in the background? You do. We're watching picture in picture right now. That's awesome that you got that playing whatever you can.
Yeah.
Very cool. Let us know in chat. Is there something else you want to see? We saw some T2 gameplay. We got all the arcade one upstairs. We got some other full-size arcade games. Let's see some gameplay of some Sega Hang-On. Like, get somebody over here to play some of the... Yeah, let's get it. Let's get somebody over to play some of that.
Let me play it, and somebody... Well, Tim's playing, so we'll do it with him playing it here.
Yeah, which one do you like better, the Super Hang-On or the regular one?
Super Hang-On.
Yeah, better graphics, better gameplay.
Yeah, I think so. Of course, right now it's kind of washed out. I'm trying to get at an angle here that it doesn't look.
Yeah, we could see it. It's good. Oh, I love how even the controller's lit up too. Some nice details. Right. Zoom in on the controller. Is it like Are there buttons on there? Is he turning the? He's turning it, right? So okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Got your nice flashing button on there. That's super clean. Did you have to do any restoration on it, or was it pretty functional when you got it?
It was pretty good. It was just extremely dirty. So I mean, I put new grips on this one.
Okay.
I put one new button in. I put some bulbs in it. But yeah, I mean, it plays really, really good.
Boom, boom, boom. Hey, while you do that, why don't I play on my yoke, on my Star Wars yoke at the same time?
All right. Yeah, that's cool.
Here we go. We can have a race with each other right now. Let's see how we do.
That was Tim's score. He beat me, so then now you beat him. He beat
so
your
this.
score. All right. So who can film me playing this real quick? Hey, anybody free to film me?
Everybody's having too much fun. We're like, nah, Ron.
All right, so we'll see what I can do. I hadn't played this in a couple weeks, but
No excuses.
oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and let his game die out. It hadn't. This
All
is
right.
your game.
If you guys are just joining us right now, if you want to come out and hang out, come join us. Hit that StreamYard link in the description, and you can join. I will bring you on. We're just having a good time. Probably hanging out for another 10, 15, 20 minutes or so. Just want to keep this about an hour, but this is the first annual virtual party and hangout for the Arcade Guru Facebook group. Happy to host. Just chilling. I'm about to play some Sega Hang On along with you. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Here it is, Super Hang On. He's got his on the full-size real arcade. I'm playing it on my Tron cab with a GRS yoke, and so I'll see if I can show you guys some of this gameplay really fast. Oh, maybe it's not playing. Oh, it's not loading. Fail. All right.
Oh man.
Maybe I have the regular Hang On I can play. Oh, here we go. I'll do the regular one. Uh-oh, my games aren't loading. Oh, I gotta work on my playlist. It's not working right now. So what can you do? What can you do? Super Hang On, looking good. Ron's room is absolutely awesome. Thank you guys for joining. If you want to come hang out,
the worst I've done in a long time, man.
It's the pressure, man. You're being watched by 34 people right now, so you know we're all hanging out in Ron's retro arcade.
But you can see that I'm here.
Stage 5. There you go. Look at you owning those leaderboards.
So that wasn't bad. It's a hard game. It's very unforgiving. If you wreck, you're done.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Let us know if there's anything else you want to see, something particular. Well, all right. Hey, thanks for trying to join in, Slow Ninja. I know you gotta go, but thanks for peeking in and saying hello for a second. I appreciate you trying to join the stream. So, have fun at your graduation party. It's Saturday night. We're hanging out. We're chilling. I want to see some people play some foosball. Let's get Damon and Jeff going at each other.
Anybody know how to play football here?
Or some air hockey. Let's see some air hockey or something. I want to see some unique games going on.
Y'all want to see some air hockey, so let's move the stuff off the air hockey table real quick. All right.
All right, and you have some giveaways happening in your group too. So you got some hats, you got some other things going on.
Yeah, man.
Where'd you get the hockey table from?
I got it local. A guy was selling it, and of course I added the lights to it, and kind of made it look a little better, I think. So
Nice.
all right, who's gonna play the air hockey so we can watch you?
All right, loser has to shotgun a beer. No, I'm just kidding. Skee ball. That's right. We got some skee ball.
Let's see. Y'all want the fast puck or the slow puck? All right, the red one's a slow one.
We love this.
Yeah, let me turn on the scoreboard here.
All right, we're going some world-class air hockey right now. This brings you back. If you ever went out to an arcade, like on a date or something, playing air hockey with your date was always like a bar of like, how good is your opponent? Like, do you let them win? Do you kind of take it easy on them? Like, do you ever come down here, Ron? Do you ever come down here with your wife and like try to settle a score by playing some air hockey?
No, I mean she plays a little bit, but she's not a big gamer like me. So.
Okay, that would be fun. Philly Chick, what's going on? Jennifer, I know you're just stopping by to say hello, but if you want to hang out, come click on the link. Join us on StreamYard. I'll bring you on so you can say hello. You can drop some Star Wars high scores on us. Loser has to do the truffle shuffle if you know what that is. So somebody... Yes. Oh, yes, we're getting some good food. Who's playing? Call it out.
All right. We got Tim playing and Jeff playing.
All right, Tim versus Jeff. Tim is in the hat, or Jeff's in the hat.
There you go. Play with that one. That one's quicker.
We'll try, but no promises on this.
So the lights on the side of the actual pinball, they are the hockey table. You added that?
Yeah,
the neon on the side.
That to the skee ball too. It's microluminescence is what they are. They really have a neon look to them.
Oh, cool. Hey, Michael Bloom, you know what? Air hockey with the wife, no mercy. You know what's up. If I'm going to an arcade and like we're already dating and we're already married, it's like no mercy. But you know, if you're trying to impress them and let them win a little bit, I think air hockey is a really fun date game. So that's all I was asking. Be a nice way to get in. Tim's like no mercy now. He's like warming up, taking it easy.
Yeah.
Getting in.
Who's winning? It's off the table.
Oh, the truffle shuffle is from the Goonies. Do you guys know what the truffle shuffle is?
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right, you gotta get it.
They said the loser has to do the truffle shuffle from the Goonies.
Do it. There it is, 2-2. Four-way air hockey is even more intense.
The truffle shuffle is, right?
Nice. Dan Brown's asking, where's Leonard? Do you know Dan Brown?
Yeah, no, I don't know him. Leonard, he's home. He decided to stay home.
Ah, okay.
I guess he had some other stuff planned out. I don't know. Oh, he was going to go find another arcade, I think is what Damon said. And then, like I said, Chris Stevens, he was coming down, and then his wife went into labor, so they had to go to the hospital.
Wow.
I'll have my scores back in a week. I do it.
This is me not remembering my Goonies, so I just looked up the truffle shuffle. Now I'm excited to see who's doing it. So
he said he's excited to see who's going to do the truffle shuffle. He's the two right now. I think Jeffrey's going to do it.
Hey, but you understand about the play against?
Yeah.
I have a lot of competition.
Agree, Jeff. This is an unbelievable game room. Absolutely next level.
Uh-oh, it's getting closer.
It's getting close.
Yep, no, Tim just opened up the gap. Now it's 4-8 now.
What are you guys playing to? 10?
Yeah, I set it to 10.
Okay. This is an intense game right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is intense. So we got Tim over here on the right and Jeff on the left.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I represent geckos.
Uh-oh, one more.
All right. One more. We're going to see some truffle shuffle going on. It's so intense. It's so intense. You can feel it. You can cut the tension with some butter. He's ready. Yes!
All right, we got
That's
to do the
just
truffle shuffle.
That's the street smell of Referee. Yeah, get it. Love it.
Oh, man.
Well done. Very well done. Good stuff. Somebody was asking, do you have any pinball machines? Is that the one thing you're missing? I didn't see any pinball going on here.
I had a Zizzle pinball, and then I got rid of it, but my plan is to get a brand new Munsters pinball this year, I hope.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that's what you need to complete the set. You definitely need to get a real pinball machine. But are you interested in any of the virtual pinball machines that have come out, or are you thinking more real ones?
Really, I was at first, but there's kind of a lot of mixed stuff I'm hearing about it right now, so I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
So
that might be smart. With your setup, I feel like a real pinball machine would look better and sound better because there's a lot of setup that you need to do with the virtual pinball. It's really good for small spaces where you want to just have one pinball machine that can do everything. Right. So for you in this setup, I would definitely think about investing. I mean, obviously you've already done it, right? But at least one. You need a real full-size pinball machine for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get 3. I'm going to try to get the
3.
First.
Yeah, go with the real deal.
So, and then I would like to get a junkyard somewhere. I really like that. I played it when we were camping.
Yeah.
I had one at the campground.
Yeah.
I loved it. I fell in love with it. So I'm going to try to get one of them as well.
Yeah, and if you do virtual pinball, like the ones that are available right now in terms of offerings, I think they're just like too small for your setup. They're all 3/4 size. Like I have my beautiful, if you can see here, this is my Star Trek Games Legends pinball. Right. So and that's the arcade one up right there. That's a little bit smaller. So I mean, they're kind of. I feel like it would look really tiny in your room if you had these. So, but it works in my tiny setup. That's what I need to do. But for you, I can't wait to see if we can get some pinball next year at the 2nd annual party. We'll be playing some pinball with you, right?
Yes, sir, man. We're gonna have some pinballs in here.
All right, we're coming up close to the hour, so I don't want to keep everybody here too long, but I really appreciate everybody joining in and checking out. But before we go, I think we have another guest that might be joining in to say hello. But before I bring him on, Ron, do you have any kind of like things you want to mention about the arcade game room, people joining that are brand new? Because Brad just joined the arcade game room. What's going on, Brad?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Yeah, Brad is a big retro arcade fan. He joins all the different streams. So nice to talk to you, man. I appreciate you joining in and saying hello. But you just joined Ron's group. What do you think of Ron's arcade? Can you hear me? What do you think of Ron's arcade, Brad? Can I get the audio? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I was asking what you think of Ron's arcade.
Oh, it's amazing! It's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. We see all the home arcade offerings out there, and this is a beautiful combination of full-size home arcade stuff. But Brad, what do you have in your house? I mean, I know that you have a Legends Ultimate, you have an iArcade. What are you rocking in your home arcade? I'm going to make you big really fast.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Brad. What do you got rocking in your home arcade? Yep, I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, his arcade's amazing. I'm just using a laptop. I'm not.
You sound great. I can hear you perfect, man. So I was curious about what you have in your home arcade. I know you have a Legends Ultimate, you have the Legends Pinball, you have an iArcade. Are you rocking anything else? Is that your mini arcade you got going on?
No, I got the Legends Pinball. I got another Legends Ultimate. I got a Star Wars Atari. And then I got a full size arcade in the other room. But,
Cool.
I just wanted to.
Come here.
Oh wait.
Good.
Hold on.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Cool. So, if you were,
I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
no, you're good. I can hear you perfectly. If you were going to Ron's arcade, what would be the first game that you would play if you saw this arcade in person? Can you hear me still? Yeah. All right. He's having a drink. All right. He's going on mute. He's hanging out. He's having a beer. Yes. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Cheers. He's hanging out. He's cool. All right. Ron, we're back. We're hanging out. So I'm going to probably end the stream in just a little bit because we've been going just for a little bit over an hour right now. Jeff just requested to join, so hopefully you're going to be getting some new folks that are joining the arcade game room. So when they join the group, what can they expect? Do you just like have everybody post up pictures of their game room? Yeah. Everybody's chill, asking stuff?
Yeah, man. Just everybody here. It doesn't matter if you've got 10 arcades or 2 arcades or 100. I mean, we like to see them all. It's what it's about, man. Just hang out in there. You know, if you want to do some live videos, I mean, just everybody here's pretty nice people, man. We all get along good. This is what it's about. So, you know, I get people all the time. It's like, man, my arcade's not as nice as so-and-so. It's like, man, that's not what it's about. You know, I've got more ideas from people that had 3 arcades, you know, and it's helped me in my arcade. So that's what it's about. It's, you know, we're all in this together. It's our passion.
Sorry, I have a special guest here that wants to show off something. What are you doing? Why do you have a lobster?
We're grilling lobsters tonight.
Oh, it's a cut open lobster. Oh my goodness.
Your son did it.
Ah! Talk about grilling. We bought a live lobster from the farmer's market, and she's grilling downstairs. But hey, I want to bring on Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer, what's going on? How are you?
Oh, hey, what's up, E?
Hey, thanks for joining in. And have you been part of the arcade game room before? Have you seen all the cool stuff that's going on in Ron's room?
I came in pretty late, just about 15 minutes ago, so I saw part of it. I'm on my tablet right now, so I actually have I'm actually able to move. And
okay.
I'm also keeping an eye on my cat because she just woke up and she developed the annoying habit of trying to nibble on my legs when she wants my attention. So
hey, you just went to the Pinball Arcade Museum, right, in Vegas? How was it?
Yes, it was awesome. I went there. I ended up going back 3 more times. So I was there for a week. I ended up going to the Pinball Museum in between. I was I had a bunch of fun tours planned. So I went to the Pinball Museum 3 or 4 times because it's right on the strip. So yeah, it's definitely worth the money. I probably spent about $20 in quarters while I was
that's awesome though. But hey, so if you went to Ron's arcade, what would be the first thing that you would play if you joined this amazing home arcade?
I would like to get some. Yeah, just I very rarely get to play air hockey. So if somebody else is there, I would like to get a go at it.
And you like the retro arcades? You missed it. He has a full size Donkey Kong as well. So it's
nice.
Pretty dang good. Yeah, there it is.
I suck at Donkey Kong. I suck at Donkey Kong. Yeah, there's my cat. Say hi, Muffin.
Hi, Muffin. There she is. Mrs. Kongzera. Say hi to Jennifer.
Hi. Whoa, the floor's wet.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that was your dripping lobster. That's all over the floor now. So now my arcade smells like lobster. Thank you very much, Mrs. Kongzera. Mm-hmm. Jennifer is the best Star Wars arcade player ever.
Ooh.
Well, at least in our retro arcade community groups, but she's pretty cool. But we're all checking out, hanging out.
Rock it.
Yeah. All right, we're going to end the stream. You want to say anything to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Go back. Thanks. All right, Jennifer, do you want to say anything to kind of take us out?
Yeah, just
thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah, great hanging out, great seeing everybody, and just it's have fun, game on.
All right, cool. I hang out. So Ronnie, what's going on? Well, actually, let me talk to Damon really fast. Damon, you've been hanging out the whole time. What are you playing right now?
I am playing Space Invaders.
You're playing Space Invaders right now? Yeah, so Damon's just been chilling. He's been hanging out in the back of the stream. Damon always sends me pictures of his arcade too. So I know he's happy to be here and playing arcade games and having fun. But any last words before we end the stream? Anything you want to say to folks?
Game on.
Game on. That's right. Game on, game on. Thanks, man. All right, I'm going to bring Brad back one more time. Brad, you want to say anything to everybody else before we end the stream?
No, I'd like to say thank you, B, for being such a great member of our community.
Yeah.
Loving the arcade tour. Fantastic. I just figured I had two audios when I've never done this
Okay.
I was hearing two things at once. I didn't know what.
No worries, man. It's okay. We'll get you back next time. I'd love to talk to you more next time. Cool. So thanks. All right. So awesome. Thank you for joining and all the support, man. Appreciate you being in all the streams. You're awesome. All right. Hang tight. All right, Ronnie, take us home. Say what's going on. Final words before we end the stream.
All right, I just want to thank everybody for watching, and it was good to have you here. Hopefully every year we can grow and do more stuff together and just have a lot of fun. I mean, that's what it's about, and maybe we can find some hidden treasure somewhere.
Yes.
I'm always on the lookout, so.
I can't wait to see what you bring in store for the second annual party. Now that we know that you're doing this, let's blow it up. Let's get some more people involved in here. Maybe get some special guests. Do some more giveaways live. I like this format. I mean, I've already seen your arcade room at least once, but having people over, and man, maybe we'll make it happen. If you guys are close to the Kentucky area and you guys are part of the group, definitely reach out, and Ron will send out some more details. But stay tuned to the group because you'll have the giveaway details in your group, right?
Right, yeah. We're going to do that when we get off of here. We're going to do that within the next 30 minutes. I'm going to go live.
Okay.
And we're going to
Stay tuned.
Do some giveaways while we're going live.
Do some giveaways live. Check it out, man. All right, appreciate you, Ron. Thanks for being here. See you guys next time. See you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.